Monday today, just over a week since the Chester Marathon. The legs are recovering pretty well. Done just mainly steady running for the last week or so. Nothing of significance really. I went a little bit longer on, I think it was Thursday. I think I did 9.5 miles on Thursday, and I put a little video out about that, about my recovery zones. Then it was on Saturday, I just put a couple of strides into my run just to spin my legs over, just to see how they felt, and they felt good, which I was happy about. And then Sunday, legs were surprisingly tired, but I think that was from standing and watching football matches on Sunday. Lucas had a game which he won and scored, so that was good news. And Max just had training, but again, it was his time on feet all day Sunday, so it wasn't ideal. But it's fine, that's part of life. You just got to get on with it. So on Sunday, I just adapted slightly and chopped the run down to, I think I did just under maybe 5 miles in the end. Not a lot, just easy again, just to let the legs recover. Tonight I'm going to jump in and do a session with the Morpeth lads. So Morpeth Harriers are based in my hometown, and it kind of makes sense when I'm now actually starting to find some fitness to train with some guys. So they've kindly said I can go along tonight and join in. I have no idea what the session is. I got added to the group. We've got a WhatsApp group, got added to that by the Lobster, who I raced in a park run. Andrew Lawrence, he's been in Morpeth Harriers for a long time. And Andrew said a few times to jump in with them, so I appreciate the offer there. So I've asked in the WhatsApp group what they're doing. I've not had a response yet. It's typical. Maybe they don't know yet. I don't know. But I'm just going to turn up and just do whatever they're doing and just kind of feel my way into it and just see how my legs are. I think the session will be set by Jimmy Alder, absolute legend of Morpeth, legend of distance running. A great all-round guy and a brilliant coach. So pleasure to jump in with some of his sessions. And this morning as well, I've just been kind of planning out, more like bookmarking a few little goals along the way over the next few months, just little things to aim for. And I'm now debating, shall I do a spring marathon? I don't know. I think I might, because I think it'll be good practice for Chicago in autumn. And if anything goes wrong, I've got an opportunity to fix it or tweak things, so I might do it. Just don't know whether I can somehow manage to get into London Marathon. Be nice if I could. I've hit the championship entry, but I missed the deadline by a few days. But having never done one before, would they take that into account? I do not know. But if anyone out there knows someone who can get me into London Marathon, please help. Another alternative is Manchester Marathon, same day next year. So that is a possibility as well. But again, I think entries are shut on that. I really don't do things easy, do I? I leave things very last minute. I'm sure I'll find a race one way or another. But yeah, I think a spring marathon might be the way forward. 2 marathons a year is not going to harm. I think I'll be all right. There's plenty of time to recover, rebuild, and then go back into another big phase to get ready for the autumn one. Looking forward to this. It's exciting. I like planning races. Just jogging for a warm-up down at the Morpeth Clubhouse. A little bit nervous for this. I haven't done this in a while. I imagine the guys are going to run to where the session is as well, so there'll be a little bit more on the warm-up. But I don't think I'm going to run with a camera. I don't want to be that guy who turns up like an absolute pillock with a camera on the first day. So leave it in my bag. I'll do a little bit of video after on my warm down home. A little bit early, so I'm going to do some warming up on the rugby pitches. Well, that's the session done. Just walking up the hill home. But tonight it was 5 times 4 minutes off a minute 45. So it was me and one other guy called Sam. We just ran it together. It was just the two of us tonight. But it was nice to run with someone for a change. First one we just ran at kind of light tempo at 5:20 pace, and then the next 4 we pushed on a bit and we were running around 4:50 pace for the mile. so it's just a shade over 3 minutes through the K. But yeah, it was a bit of a shock to the lungs and the legs, but I coped well, felt good, felt strong, so probably do something near the end of the week. Tuesday morning, did my session last night and feel really good. My legs aren't tired. It was a nice change to do something kind of short and sweet almost. Now, plan for the rest of the week. I'm either going to do a session on Friday or I'm going to do the park run on Saturday morning. I'm a little bit undecided on what to do. I feel like I've kind of got my legs back a little bit. I'm not going to think I'm fully over the marathon because I know fine well it takes a good few weeks. So tonight I'm just going to run nice and comfortable, probably aim for 8 miles. Now if there is a spring marathon on the cards, I really need to crank up the training. I need to get some miles under my belt, build myself a nice big base, and then once I get out of Christmas, the hard work really begins. Now after my spring marathon idea, I started to plan some training out. So at the minute I'm fully self-coached. I'm just using my experience, things I've picked up. The plan I followed leading up to Great North Run, that was really good. That was set by Lewis at New Levels Coaching, who is now rebranded. They're the Run Through Coach. So Lewis set that plan leading into Great North Run. I love those sessions, so I'm taking some of those principles and trying to formulate a marathon plan for myself over the coming months. And it's pretty daunting planning out marathon training. Like the volume of running and work, it just scares the life out of me. I mean, I did that 20-mile run a few weeks back, and yeah, I was pretty tired and pretty sore, but in a proper hard marathon plan, there's one of them every week. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but don't know till you try. And I guess it's just, as you start to put the work in, it just gets easier. As long as you stick into the right heart rate zones, then you tick all the boxes, you put the building block down, and then the wall stays up. Build a weak wall, it falls down. So I'm just going to try and build the strongest wall I possibly can over the next 3 to 6 months. And we'll see what these legs can do.